Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming. Although it was made in 2012, the conspiracy could not feel more current.
Anyone with a crazy idea can communicate it to millions of people, like a virus.
Dealing with the problems of a global system like the internet that weights information and disinformation equally.
You know, it really is a fascinating societal phenomenon.
And that timeliness is a double-edged sword for the conspiracy, because how you approach the film is partly determined before you sit down. There are genuine conspiracy theories being repeated here, and it's best to treat this as just a film, which is made all the more difficult by the faux documentary found footage format.
We will fight for our freedom because we know what freedom feels like, and this is not it!
I think it's fair to say that the conspiracy is an interesting idea, and it does start strongly with stereotypical conspiracy theorist Terrance, who is the most engaging character of the movie.
That's what I call the war room.
And a believable starting point for the documentary being made by our two leads, Jim and Aaron.
We hear a lot of people talk about they. Who are they?
What we're watching is supposed to be the finished documentary, which takes an unexpected turn when Jim himself gets caught up in the conspiracy, emulating Terrance. The first problem is this does not convince as a fly-on-the-wall documentary. Scenes are shot from multiple angles. I have no idea why their cameraman filmed a birthday party.
Say hi. Say hi to Daddy's movie.
It's loosely shot, but what's being filmed doesn't feel documentary, so it takes you out of that conceit, as is sometimes the case with found footage. Directors try to bypass the limitations of the genre, and so it ceases to convince.
You don't have to come. Really?
The other problem the film has is its subject, because either the theorists are right,
Coincidence, I'm sure.
which is kind of obvious because where else is the story going to come from, or they're wrong and you're left floundering for a story.
I wish we had never listened to a thing he said.
A film on this subject needs to have some new angle, some third way that we don't see coming, and for me, this just didn't.
The ritual is based on an ancient and highly secret set of beliefs.
Where it works best is where it's aping pure documentary.
New World Order.
Using real archive footage alongside the fiction. And I think if it had run with that and kept the focus on Terrance, who is very believable, there might have been a more interesting take on this concept.
Are you listening?
Making it Jim and Aaron's story raises too many questions about the format, and they don't really have strong enough characters to hold it up.
Don't mind me asking. No. Yeah, we're infiltrating a secret society.
Incidentally, while they argue and agonize over whether they should pursue an increasingly dangerous course, they have a film crew who apparently just go along with it until quite late in the day. It's an intriguing setup, but for me, it was more about the concept than the content, and it did fail to deliver. Thanks for watching. We don't review a lot of found footage because, apart from Troll Hunter, I don't really like them. But what am I missing out on? What are the good ones? Let us know in the comments below.